On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Two football nerds gonna talk about the Rams. Good morning, everyone. It is a bleak, overcast day here in normally sunny Los Angeles. It is raining cats and dogs, or should I say, it's raining birds, dirty birds. I don't know where we're going with this intro. I am Tuna, one half of Tuna and the Sheriff. Every morning, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we talk about the Los Angeles Rams. Let me bring in my co-host here. Let me see how he's doing in Denver. How you doing, dog?
Colorado Springs, but yeah, sure.
It's all the same. It's Colorado. Like it's just
It's
you're all
not.
Denver. It's all Denver.
It's what? No, Colorado Springs is definitely something. If we're talking like Broomfield and like Thornton and Aurora, Arvada, that's like
These are
that's
all made up places. None of these places are real.
yeah, yeah. I just came up with all those right now. Pretty cool,
That's
actually.
not a real place at all, bro. Colorado ain't real. As a Californian, I gotta tell you, if you ain't got an In and Out, you're not a real place. No, I don't even.
Dude, we
Like
have a
In-N-Out
bunch
like
of
that.
In-N-Outs. What are you talking about?
I don't even like In and Out like that. Merry Christmas, Joe.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, man.
Hey.
We're gonna be uber positive today because my belief is even after tough losses, and we're not gonna be called homers. We're not coping. I
We
was
might.
angry for 48 hours. 48 hours. I allowed myself just to be fucking pissed about that game. Because
Good.
on the surface, division game, you dropped it. Biggest game of the year, you lost it. Lost it
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter. It sucks. But you know what, Joe?
What?
This team is probably going to be a 13-win team. This team is already in the playoffs, and you have the MVP at quarterback. There's a lot to be grateful for this holiday season. How do you feel about that?
I feel incredible about it, man. You're absolutely right. We're looking at a possible MVP. We're looking at we're in the playoffs already. So that's good news. And yeah, we'll
House
see what happens
money.
once we get there. We'll see what happens. But I absolutely agree with you. I think that we can win these last two, get up to 13 dubs, Baker's dozen dubs, and then yeah, man, we'll see. I mean, once second season starts, dude, all bets are off. So fired up about it, man. Yeah, it's Kamal asking anybody else working today. Yeah, me. I'll be at work. I'll be leaving right after this normal stuff. But speaking of
Yeah.
working and not working, on Friday, I'm off work. Tuna, you're off work?
Yeah.
Are we I'm thinking we're gonna hang out.
If I have to, by court obligations.
Yes. Yeah, mandatory. So yeah, we'll be hanging out on Friday. And that's actually going to be not necessarily a game preview show. We're going to push most of that until Monday. Some of the other stuff that we won't hit on today, we're going to push till Monday. And then on Friday, we're going to be hanging out, dude. We're going to have some guests on with us. No set timing of like how long that show will take, but we'll be hanging out. So join us on Friday. Yeah, we'll be talking some Rams ball, kind of like almost like a year in review almost. That's
Yeah,
kind
we're
of
gonna do some general NFL stuff, look at some award stuff, pre-award stuff. Consider it your Christmas hangover pre-New Year's show. That's what we're gonna be doing as we move past this holiday season.
big
But
it's huge.
god damn,
Yeah.
that's what she said.
Hey,
First thing I want to bring up, let's see here. God damn it, where is it? I say in effect, okay. I want to bring up JB Long's. He had a post yesterday on Twitter. I still call it Twitter. I'm not calling it by its stripper name.
still call them tweets. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna bring this up. You get a lot of people. JB Long takes a lot of criticism from folks when things are not well. A lot of fans are unhappy.
Can't
I'll
see
zoom it
any
in.
of that.
I know you're blind. Sorry, I know you're blind. There you go. JB's is like the unofficial mouthpiece for the Rams outside of Stu Jackson. This fan's talking about how the team's lost 4 games in pretty much similar fashion. You've got special teams errors. What's to say they won't do it again in the playoffs with another heartbreaking loss that should have been avoided? What will they do differently? Fair questions, like fair fears from fans. Like every loss this season has been like, hey, here's 2 field goal blocks that never happens. Congratulations. Yeah. Oh, here's a team that just like can't figure it out against an uber hurt San Francisco team. Congratulations. Like go on the road to Carolina, go on the road to Seattle in what should be big games. Like all like that hurts types of ways. JB here says nothing to say. We have to rest. We have to rest in the fact that no one is more acutely aware of the shortcomings than the coaches and players. No one wants it more than they do. Look at the hard decision they made over the weekend, firing Chase Blackburn. Let's see whether they can do the next right thing. I mean, it's the reality. Like, what are you going to do? Just be mad the whole time? Like, you have to. These coaching staff and this team, especially with Stafford, has showed like, hey, we'll respond. Like, they want it badly.
I mean, I guess my ultimate comment to these people that are like mad about these losses and stuff, like, shut up, dude. Like, we're 11-4. This is like one of the best eras we've ever seen in Rams history, and we still have things to be complaining about, man. It's absolutely absurd to me. Like, I understand that we've lost these 4 games, and they're all 4 losses where it's like, oh, we probably shouldn't have lost those. But I mean, we're not going to win them all, man. And we've also been on the winning side of some games where the other teams are saying that of like, oh man, we probably shouldn't have lost that game. So I don't know, man. I'm getting like, I'm getting a little fed up with like the whole like, oh, we're cooked, we're done. It's like, dude, we clinched a playoff spot 2 weeks ago. Like, I guess in my brain, I'm just, for the bulk of my Rams fandom at 34 years old, we've been absolutely terrible. So to see a team 11-4, I mean, I guess that's a good thing that we can be 11-4 and be like, oh man, we should be better than this. I guess that's a good thing. But like, I'm kind of just over it, man. Like, I'm sick of people being like, oh, we shouldn't have lost that game. Yeah, probably not, but you're not going to win them all, man. You're not going to win 100% of your games. In fact, that would be boring as hell if we just won every single game we played in. That would not be fun. That would not be fun for us to have conversations about, because it's like, oh yeah, what's the game preview?
Rams are I don't know. Dude,
Rams are going to score more. That's our game preview.
Hold on.
There you go. That's fun.
I don't know. In 2008, I'm pretty sure Patriots fans were having a shit ton of fun. I will say
that. That's one season. I'm saying like to just always just win all your games. Like, yeah, of course, in a season you're having a blast with that, but also they didn't win at all. So everybody kind of views that as a failure in some ways as well. So I don't know, man. I'm just kind of sick of that. Of just like, this is one of the best eras, if not the best era in Rams history. So going back to 1937, 36, if you want to get real technical here. And I think I'm just kind of over people being like, oh, we lost by 1 point in overtime to a really good football team. We're done. And it's like, how about you shut up? Oh, okay. That's all. That's my. That's
I love Fiery Joe.
That's my. I'm gonna relax from here on out. Now I'm calming down. Okay, I just need.
I love how you'll get fiery over this the same way I'll get fiery over. And you show me one journalist at a credible outlet that's like rage baiting, bro, I'll yell for an hour. I get so angry, so mad. Dan Orlovsky is my new op. Let's put this away for a second. So we want to talk about rant. We want to go on pre-Christmas rants. I am sick and fucking tired of Dan Orlovsky. I'm like, let's pause the pregame. I have a nice little infographic here. Let's instead of going through this.
Yeah.
I got this all drawn up. I put new backgrounds. I found a good picture of Bijan Robinson. But you know what? We're not going to go through that. I'm going to talk for 2 minutes about Dan Orlovsky. I'm literally like, oh, where do I begin? It started a few weeks ago where I was one of the first ones that noticed, like, what the fuck is up Dan Orlovsky's ass? Was he not invited to Thanksgiving by the Staffords? Was he omitted from the Christmas card list? Was there like a group chat where Stafford was just not responding to Dan Orlovsky anymore? Because for years and years, Dan was the only person on ESPN, any major platform, that would loudly, vocally give Matthew credit. Like, hey, you guys aren't paying attention to him. Hey, I trust him more than, like, almost as much as Patrick Mahomes on certain years. Like, right now, when Dan is like vindicated, when he could be running victory laps around everyone in the industry about, look at my guy, like crowning him the same way Nick Wright runs laps for Patrick Mahomes, the way Skip Bayless used to do everything for the Cowboys, the way Stephen A. Smith has his bit where every time the Cowboys lose, you know what's going to happen. He's showing up with a cowboy hat asking, how about them Cowboys? Dan Orlovsky could be doing the same thing, but what is he doing instead? He's making sure those Buffalo Bills PR checks go through and get cleared every single time, running his mouth about how Josh Allen, after 2 good games, ignoring a terrible month in November.
Can I jump in and ask if he has a vote?
He does have an AP vote, and this is why I'm irritated. Like, AB, anyone else, like you can sit here, run your mouth for clicks, blah, blah, but when you have an AP vote and you're marketing PR on the biggest platform for Drake May, Josh Allen, everyone except the guy who was the betting odds favorite, the guy who showed up on Thursday night in the biggest game of the year and dropped almost 500 yards and not a peep from you? Not a peep? But then Drake May beats a lowly, like struggling Ravens team. And it's like, I've seen enough. I'm done. Drake May is the second coming of everything that was good. He might be Jesus Christ. I'm irritated by it because he has that AP vote and because it's like it's one of two things. It's either personal, it's petty, and or he's doing a really bad job of like overcompensating. It's like, I don't want to seem biased for my boy. If you're that incapable of being unbiased and just being good at your job, Dan Orlovsky, put the fucking mic down. I'm over it. Like, done. Everyone with eyes can see Stafford's MVP. And for any Rams fans who needs ammunition fighting the good fight with me on Twitter, he has weapons argument. Okay, cool. Let's take Tom Brady's MVP away from when he had Randy Moss. Let's take away Peyton Manning's when he had Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison. Let's take away Aaron Rodgers when he also had Devontae Adams. It's not coincidental that every great quarterback, every MVP year had good weapons and a great offensive line. I wonder what the common denominator is. It's a fucking really good quarterback.
Yeah,
so
weird.
That's my Dan Orlovsky rant. Fuck Dan Orlovsky. I'm done with him.
I had another one. I had a like an industry rival for a really long time, and it was the funniest one ever to me because it was I always forget his name. Michael Fabiano, because he was the fantasy football guy. And I remember one time he was like, Lock is a start. I don't even remember who it was, but he was like, you got to start this guy. He's going against the Rams defense. He's going to absolutely light it up. The dude had like 6 carries for 7 yards. I was screenshotting the hell out of it, just like tweeting it. Michael Fabiano, like, yeah, good call, dude. You nailed it. Way to go. Like, hell yeah. Oh man, I used to go in on Michael Fabiano. He blocked me a long time ago, but I'm glad we were able to get some of that out before the holidays.
Now I'm ready for Christmas. Every bad ounce in me is now out. I'm happy. We can get on with the show.
Now? Yeah, I feel festive now that we're like just all mad as hell and everything.
I'm delivering the book of quarterback Bibles here on the internet for everyone to see. So I hope he sees this one day. Like, screw you, Dan Orlovsky. Anyways.
He's going to be watching in 4 years a random stream from Christmas Eve.
Muad'Dib, I see your Seinfeld references. I'm highly appreciative of it.
Yeah.
Right now, Serenity now.
It's also 2025, so very topical with the Seinfeld references. We do appreciate
it. Yeah, Serenity now. Looking at the offenses, I'm going to read some numbers to you, Joseph, and I want you to tell me what you think about these two offenses, and I want to hear your take. Rams are now the number one scoring offense in the NFL. They also are second in sacks allowed. Surprisingly, I did not know Atlanta is third in the league to sacks allowed with only 22, despite having another statue in the backfield like the Rams do in Kirk Cousins.
That ball is gone, bro. Pull up the time from snap to pass on these teams.
Probably low. Getting the hell rid of it. Rushing attack. One thing I am usually impressed by is I will turn on a Falcons game because I love watching Bijan Robinson.
He's dope.
He is like, if you had to create a player, he is the closest thing to what I remember LaDainian Tomlinson being. It's like, what is he good at? Yes. Like, he does it all. If you want him to throw, he can probably throw too. But what do you think about these offenses, man?
I mean, yeah, obviously the Rams offense has been on absolute fire, man. Insanity coming from the Rams offense. You see they're second in passing yards per game. Obviously, our MVP Matthew Stafford is crushing that department. Rushing yards per game is really my biggest I guess takeaway from most of these numbers is because I mean, for a bulk of the year, I mean, we were sitting like 18 through like 22 as far as rushing yards per game. So the fact that, late November and December hit and we've started doing that little turn of the tides as far as the distribution of carries, with Corum and just about even numbers with Kyron. They're pretty much just taking drives now. So that's like my biggest takeaway, and it's the perfect time to start doing that. I don't remember who I was listening to just last night, but they mentioned that every time that Christian McCaffrey gets 27 or more touches, the 49ers lose the next week. And that's just because, they kind of hammer that guy. And the one of the examples was that, like, the Rams, they don't do that. They even with Kyron Williams being that guy who can get all those carries, we're still splitting it up with Blake because, well, in our minds, and I don't know, obviously I can't speak for anything 49ers related because I'm not a total loser, but sorry, I just wanted to take a shot there. But is the fact that, like, we're planning on playing 6 more games at least. You know what I mean? Well, not at least. We're planning on playing 6 more games. So that's, we need to have these guys healthy for that many more. So I think that the Niners are doing a good job of that. I've also said that all year though. So who knows? Maybe I'm just an idiot who doesn't know what I'm saying. But I was already on that train of, like, they're gonna run him into the ground, and this is about the time we start to see it. So we'll see. But the running game specifically, though, that's my biggest takeaway from the Rams, is then really incorporating that. And then also still, like, incorporating the ground game more, and then still Puka's getting 225 and 2 touchdowns. It's absurd, man. Over 450 for Stafford last week is absolute insanity, especially in the weather in Seattle. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm feeling good. That's in summary, feel good.
Yeah, it's like I'll leave the rest of the MVP talks for Friday because I know we're going to be talking about that at length along with the other awards. But this ties into how we opened the show about or with the JB quote of "It's not copium," and we actually talked about it last time of the post game comments of, like, no, like, I genuinely do feel better based on the mentality that Stafford spoke life to, that McVay has been speaking life to, even on the Coach McVay show, where he used that quote that he loves using. This group is set and has shown that they can use setbacks as setups for comebacks. Like, he loves that line. Like, he loves his quotes, and we always love them. But I believe it, and a big part of that is because of 9. Like, I've become such a glazer and, like, such a excuse creator for Stafford this season, because I watch what he's doing on tape. I look at these numbers that back up what we're seeing on film, and I don't care if it's Seattle on a short week in the biggest game of the year. This dude walks in where the team ran the ball. Like, this offense is capable of running the ball an entire quarter like they did second half, and then somehow he still has 450 yards. Like, I don't care if this team's a 7th seed. I don't care if they lose these next 2 games. Like, hey, I'll be upset in the moment. Like, I'm being wholeheartedly honest. Because of this offense, they can win everything. I don't care. Like, they can drop the next 2. They're going to go out there, like, seriously, short week, one of the 2 best defenses in the league, them in Houston, shows up and just falls out. God, like,
Yeah.
Where can they go wrong? Where can they go wrong?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, this team is kind of one of those of just, I keep on saying it, man. Is like, I talked about it this last week with somebody, I don't even know who, but like the one of the reasons I'm not mad about the Seattle loss as much as, like, other people is because, like I said earlier, it's like that's one of the best teams. They're currently the 1 seed in the NFC. We lost to them by 1 point in overtime. Okay, I mean, it's we're still guaranteed football this week, so it's hard to be that upset about it. But I think my brain ultimately goes to, how am I going to talk about that game if we still win the Super Bowl? That's kind of where I keep going back to. It's like, and I thought that with the Carolina game of, like, what are we going to say about that game if we still win the Super Bowl? It's going to go back to be like, wow, that was kind of a crazy one, like, that's nuts that we lost that one. No one talks about the 21 season and being like, yeah, we won the Super Bowl, but we didn't win a game in November, so I'm still kind of bummed about it. It's like, no one says that, so who cares, man? Like, if we can go win the Super Bowl, then we're not going to be mad about a 1 point overtime loss in Seattle in week 16 or whatever. Like, I don't know, but that's kind of where my brain is to the, it's like it, because, like, and I reference that because, even JB to Devontae Adams on Rams Revealed is like it feels like this team's season starts at the NFC Championship. Is that true? And Devontae's like, yeah, that's That's when we start. Yeah, like and sure, NFC Championship that might be a little, out. So I'd say wild card weekend. How about let's start the season then. And then I just truly think that that's when we see the best Rams team we've seen all year. It does feel like there's still a little bit stuff, and obviously we want to win these games, but it does still feel to me like there's stuff being held back from this team, and that we still have not reached our potential.
They definitely go on streaks. What I will say, the best that you will see from this team, if they are able to put that together, like let's say that's true, like the highest of copium. Imagine that first half, first three quarters in Philly earlier this year, majority of the Thursday night game, what they did to Arizona, what they did to San Francisco in that second game. If that's 4 quarters of what they've done to playoff teams minus Arizona, but like some of the best teams in the league, the hot ones right now, if they put together 4 quarters, they're winning every playoff game by like 30, like legitimately. And remember how bad that start of the Eagles game was for them. They looked like they were going to get blown out at home. Like they were getting booed at halftime. LA is the only team I can see winning the Super Bowl like the Seahawks Broncos, where it's like 50-14 and just absolutely dominating. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Like I need to remind people too who are upset right now and worried about the seeding. No win November.
Exactly.
No win November. Remember that.
Yeah, that's exactly it, man. No one goes back and it's like, yeah, we won the Super Bowl, but we lost every game in November, so I don't know. It's not even worth it. Like,
wasn't the first seed there? Wasn't the first seed there? And who did they mention? I think JB mentioned it. Andrew Whitworth mentioned it. I saw that in Believe Rams. What happened at the end of 2021? Didn't they drop a divisional game? Didn't they have a lead and then let a division opponent into the playoffs with a comeback in the fourth quarter?
Yeah,
it's happened before. They've come back from it.
Well, and I mean, we were down by 10 in the NFC Championship game at one point. I mean, it was not perfect. That path was not perfect. It was, I mean, it is now when we can look back on it and say like, oh, that was absolutely incredible, because those tight games gave us those moments. The he's got Cup again, and the interception.
He went,
Howard,
dude. Seriously, this McVay and Stafford had to go to Tampa Bay and overcame Tom Brady black magic. Like the black magic that he is undefeated from. The only person who was able to spike that is Eli Manning and Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
That's saying something. Like if they can walk in, do that, they've shown that they can overcome some demons. Like
beat him in his house when he had all the momentum.
We'll take we'll take this away. I think the moment for me this season that helped me see through losses and realize like this team can win it all was the second matchup with San Francisco. They're slightly healthier. It's a division team. It's hot as hell out there in Santa Clara on a team that's trying to like really hard and playing well with a Mac Jones, and they went in and just beat the shit out of them. That right there told me like, okay, they can turn it on whenever they need to. Well, we'll see. Well, they got to be able to do that at drop of a hat and hold on for an entire fourth quarter. So we'll see.
Yeah, and there's 2 games. Obviously, no game is a guarantee, but we do feel good about these 2 games. Atlanta, Carolina, or Cardinals. I don't know why I always mess that up. So, I mean, we feel good about these 2, but again, we clinched the playoffs like 2 weeks ago. We're in the dance. We are in we have our ticket to the dance already. We're good. So that's when it starts. So.
Is that better, Muad'Dib? He didn't like my Christmas lights.
I was hoping you weren't going to give in.
Nope.
Way to go.
Muad'Dib ruined it.
Way to go.
The class wasn't going to have homework until the one kid asked. So.
Festive.
Nope.
He hates Christmas. Moody hates Christmas.
Yep. Bring it up. Bring up the comment. Everyone, Muad'Dib ruined Christmas. We all have homework over the weekend.
Sorry, no, Christmas is canceled, everybody. Sorry your birthday's so lame, Jesus.
Sorry, your birthday's
Oh man. I didn't think I was gonna get that reference in. I'll be honest.
That was a good one.
To be able to get that in last minute. pretty pleased about it actually. Do you want to see the pins that I've got on my hat?
Let me see. What do you got? What's that one? Oh, hey, Emmett. That's where we hung out. Yeah. What's that one? That was a great game. I'm mad I wasn't at that one.
Great game, dude. Holy moly.
I'm upset. I have one more thing to show. I need to see if you have seen this post.
Oh, I have. Sure have. I have. I saw yours. I appreciated it. I think I liked it.
This for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's hilarious. Like I doubt he thought the airline would respond.
I love the no.
It's just the lowercase. It's the lowercase too. It's the lack of effort.
Like I love it.
So I'm trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
It's a good picture too. That's actually like a really cool picture.
It is not a very cool picture. It is.
I like it, dude. I think it's cool as hell. I think it's cool.
Standing awkwardly. It's zoomed in as hell from the 300s.
No, I love those. That's what I love. I love the fact that it's like one of those random shots from like kind of high, and it's like you saw him, you zoomed. Like I've got some pictures of like Todd Gurley in Denver in 2018. That's like that. And there's some of my favorite pictures. Cooper Kupp on the sideline and stuff like that, like from kind of far away. Those are some of my favorite pictures I have, man. Those are cool.
Yeah, to each their own. But I don't think Rams official liked it. They
Take the damn compliment, Tuna. Jeez.
They're ignoring me. 20,000 people saw it, and not one of them worked at the Rams. So I'm sad.
Not one of them's admin.
Not one of them is Kevin Demoff. So.
Yeah, damn. Damn.
Yeah. Atlanta this week. We've gotten completely off topic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Atlanta Monday night. We will be doing a more advanced. Deep dive into the rest of the NFL. Some awards, kind of end of season stuff, like maybe our team MVPs on stuff. And then Monday morning, since we play Monday night, will be one more like pregame preview. So
I didn't realize we had a whole friggin' off season in the middle of these games, dude. What the hell, man? This is ridiculous.
Yeah. I do like somebody had a good comment here.
You have to go to work here.
Yeah, last one. Okay. Bring up Mike A's comment about the split between Blake and Kyron.
Gotcha.
Last thing I will say on that, and then we can fade it out into the existence, is I have noticed Blake still being a little indecisive. Like on the plays where someone is approaching the gap, he can be a little indecisive last second, whereas Kyron will just put his head down like, all right, cool, I'll get 2 yards. If it does feel like Blake is constantly searching a little bit more rather than just being okay with the 2 yards, because 2nd and 8 is always going to be better than 2nd and 12.
True. The only reason that I disagree with Mike here is the fact that, I mean, how's he going to get better if he's not in those opportunities? So I think that it is good to keep Blake out there because I think he's going to be around for a bit. So, yeah. Get him out there, get him in those situations so that he is better at them next year. You know what I mean? So we got, I mean, as much as we're focused in on winning the Super Bowl this year, and
now worried.
I mean, we're still gonna have games next year. It never ends. You know what I mean? Like, still just continues.
Will he? Will Stafford?
Yeah, for sure.
Will he?
Yeah. Let's see. What do we listed here as we fade off?
In honor of the Falcons' first round pick coming to us, favorite Rams draft memories.
I would say just the drama leading up to Goff versus Wentz. That was fun. I had a good time with that.
Now look at them now.
Yeah.
I would say the excitement leading up to having a first round pick and then ultimately taking Jared Verse. I remember a lot of the discourse before of people trying to figure out who that first pick is going to be. That was a lot of fun.
I was at a concert. Primal Fear was in Denver, so I was checking that out during the draft where we got Aaron Donald. So I watched that. I recorded it, and when I got home, I started it. So I started watching that draft at like midnight, and it was like offensive line and defensive line. Way to go, Rams! Like, wait for boring, and then yeah, who knew? You know, so that's fun.
Yeah, I would say to bounce off Kamal Kobe, my last one here is going to a watch party this season and being all excited just for them to trade a pick away.
Dude, that's